back in the quarterfinals of the 2016 WRT Atlanta Open, live from Recreation ATL. Of course, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in and supporting the World Racquetball Tour. This is the second quarterfinal of the day, where we have Jake Bredenbeck in blue in the back of the court. He is ranked #2 on the WRT against Polo Gutierrez, who is serving first and is currently ranked #9 on the WRT. First point for Gutierrez. Skip for Polo Gutierrez. Ties it up 1-1. Skip for Bredenbeck. Now, for those who are familiar with the WRT competitions, you've seen Jake Bredenbeck and Polo Gutierrez matched up before. In 2015, they were locked in the race for #1 with Alex Cardona. Polo Gutierrez last year in May of 2015 took some time off to take care of his elbow. He had a bit of an elbow injury. We recently saw him come back earlier in the beginning of 2016, and now Bredenbeck looks like he's nursing a bit of an injury on his right arm as well. These two have battled back and forth many times, so we're in for quite a treat this morning. Nice return from Gutierrez. One serves two in game one. Point for Bredenbeck as he takes the lead 3-2. Big backhand from Bredenbeck for a point. In the history of Bredenbeck and Gutierrez playing each other, Bredenbeck has defeated Gutierrez twice for a title, for 2 titles. The first time was at the Sonora Open in January of 2015 in the finals. They went to breaker, and Bredenbeck defeated Gutierrez 15-10, 2-15, 11-2 for his first ever WRT championship. That was for the 2015 Sonora Open. And then in May of 2015, right before Gutierrez took off to handle that elbow injury, Bredenbeck defeated him again in the finals in 3, 15-12, 9-15, 11-6. Ref's going to call the screen. Second serve. And that gets Gutierrez the side out. Point for Gutierrez. Tough backhand for Gutierrez, gives Bredenbeck the side out. Nice rally, and Bredenbeck puts it away in the backhand. Ties it up 5-5. Nice kill from Polo Gutierrez. Nice pass from Polo Gutierrez for a point, puts him in the lead now, 6-5. Five serving 7. We haven't really seen a momentum pull yet in game 1. Polo Gutierrez is such a character off the court, but he's a little intimidating on the court. He's very dangerous. And Bredenbeck is known for being a bit of a beast in racquetball. These two playing with a pretty even tempo. We haven't seen anyone kind of run away with a couple of big swing from Bredenbeck. Our referee is Nikolai Miramontes, who played in the quarterfinal before this against David Horn. The winner of this match will move on to the semifinals tonight at 5 p.m. and they will face David Horn. It's now 6-7. Second quarter. He anticipated that, but too much power. Bredenbeck with another point. Ties it up 7-7. This is the second quarterfinal of the day. Polo Gutierrez serving now against Jake Bredenbeck. Coming up after this, we have Andre Maria and Jaime Martel. And we'll round out the quarterfinals with Alex Cardona and Sebastian Franco. There's a point for Gutierrez. Puts him in the lead. Very tight game one so far. Jake Bredenbeck is also on Team USA. We saw him at the IRF Pan American Racquetball Championships in March. We also saw him at the IRF World Championships in July in Colombia. He was playing on the doubles team with his partner, Jose Diaz. Polo Gutierrez is from Juarez, Mexico. We've seen him a lot in racquetball. Making his way back here in 2016. He finished 2014 as the WRT #1, the year-end champion. And now he's fighting his way back to the #1 spot. He is currently ranked #9. That elbow injury really taking him out of the racquetball for over 6 months. He was out for about 9 months, and that gave some of the other top players like Bredenbeck and Cardona a chance to be vying for the #1 spot. Bredenbeck is currently #2, and Alex Cardona is currently #1. Shot from Gutierrez. Have some energy from Polo Gutierrez. Not of the positive sort. And Bredenbeck in the lead 10. Some tough serving. Nice control from Gutierrez for the side out. Big skip for Bredenbeck, another point for Gutierrez, ties it up again. 10-10, a very evenly matched game one of our second quarterfinal. Here we have the most points scored in a row by Gutierrez. as he takes the lead 12-10 and forces Bredenbeck to call that timeout. Bredenbeck doesn't want to allow Gutierrez to get any momentum. We'll be right back with more of game one, so don't go anywhere. We're back in our second quarterfinal of the 2016 WRT Atlanta Open. We have Polo Gutierrez out on the court, staying warm. Jake Bredenbeck calling that timeout. Now the winner of this match will continue on to the semifinals tonight at 5 p.m. and they will face David Bobby Horn. The other semifinal will start at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and will be determined by the winners of our next two quarterfinals. That means coming up after this, we have Andre Padilla versus Jaime Martel, and then Alex Cardona versus Sebastian Franco. So there's more of the quarterfinals of the Atlanta Open coming up all afternoon. And at 5 and 6 p.m. tonight, we'll be live streaming the semifinals. And of course, tomorrow, the finals will be live streaming at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be starting with the men's pro singles final and finishing up with the doubles final. You fans asked to see more doubles, and we're giving it to you, so we hope you enjoy the doubles live stream. Of course, we love to hear from our fans. If you want to hit us up, follow us on social media. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. We're everywhere. You can follow us at World Arball Tour. Back in the match, Gutierrez serving up by 2. Nice pinch kill from Bredenbeck as he wins the side out after calling that timeout, which is exactly what you want when you call that timeout. We see that a lot. It's an ace serve for Bredenbeck. Puts him within 1 of 10. Nice short half from Polo Gutierrez. He was camped out there in the middle of the court. Executed it with control. That's a good shot. Jake Bredenbeck in the blue, sporting his Reaching Your Dream Foundation logo. He is part of the Reaching Your Dream Foundation, helping get pro players to events like this. For more information on the Reaching Your Dream Foundation, you can go to give2rydf.org. Point for Gutierrez. Unforced error for Gutierrez. For Gutierrez. This is a tough matchup between Bredenbeck and Gutierrez. As I said, we've seen them many times before, and they've battled back and forth. We're seeing that in game one. Either player earning more than 1 or 2 points at a time before the side out. These guys are giving it their all. Just like that, Gutierrez now steps back into the service box. Not going to let Bredenbeck run away with any points. unfortunate. Bredenbeck hitting himself. Side out. Scores 13, serving 11. And now it's the first game point opportunity for Gutierrez. Bredenbeck with the reverse pinch, sides him out on game point. Nice backhand kill from Bredenbeck for a point. Gutierrez winning game one 15-12. Bredenbeck missing an opportunity when he made that shot between the legs and setting up Gutierrez then to go ahead and come in and take game one. That's just what happened. We'll be back with game two. Let's see if Bredenbeck can turn things around. We'll be right back. It's game two of our second quarterfinal of the day. Jake Bredenbeck serving against Polo Gutierrez. Gutierrez with the side out. And we saw in game one, Bredenbeck missing an opportunity by shooting between the legs, losing the point, and putting Gutierrez back at the spot. Let's see what happens in game two. Keeps it alive, and Bredenbeck puts it away. Now, anytime these two have matched up, it's always been a tight set of circumstances. Great shot from Gutierrez. Nice down the line from Gutierrez, right up against that wall. It's still 0-0 in game two. Still 0-0 in game two after several side outs. Just showing how evenly matched Polo Gutierrez and Jake Bredenbeck are. Two top players on the WRT. Gutierrez currently ranked number 9, making his way back into the 2016 season. Bredenbeck ranked number 2. Nice shot from Bredenbeck, no points scored. Gutierrez keeps the ball alive, and Bredenbeck down the line for a winner. Still 0-0. And the first point for Gutierrez. For Bredenbeck. Bredenbeck missing that easy setup and showing us his frustration. And a big skip from Bredenbeck. From Gutierrez. Again, they're keeping it evenly matched. Just short of the front. For these two being so evenly matched, it's really going to come down to being able to capitalize on opportunities and keeping their mistakes low. For Polo, which means Bredenbeck ties it up 3-3. A couple of those mistakes. Everything matters. I think one of the tricky parts for Polo is handling Bredenbeck's power. Bredenbeck is definitely a heavy hitter on the WRT. And Polo has to play a little bit more defensively against Bredenbeck. Reverse pinch from Bredenbeck. Puts it back in the service box. Pinch from Gutierrez for the center court. Point for Gutierrez with a controlled shot there from the front court, showing that it's not all about power. Jake answers back using his power, puts himself back in a scoring opportunity. Makes it 4-6. A tough serve. Polo Gutierrez thinks it's good. Miramontes calls a skip. That's going to tie it up, 5-5. Gutierrez has to shake that one off now. Nice get from Gutierrez. Set up, but with a skip, which means Gutierrez now will go back into the service box. They're going to wipe down the court. These guys are working hard out here. As we said, they're pretty evenly matched, and this is already one of the longer matches of the day. Coming up after this, there's 2 more quarterfinals. The next one will feature Andre Parilla versus Jaime Martel, and then we'll round out the quarterfinals with #1 Alex Cardona against Sebastian Franco. Of course, we have the semifinals tonight at 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we are live from Atlanta, Georgia, and we are at the hosted by Recreation ATL. I'm Laura McCormick with the WRT. We'd like to thank you all for watching and thank you for your support. Don't forget to follow us on social media and stay up with the latest and greatest on the WRT World Hardball Tour. Okay. Looks like the ball slid, so they're gonna replay the point with a wet ball, so they're wiping down the court. Well, coming up for the WRT, we have 3 more events to round out 2016, including the Pleasanton Open on Halloween weekend. That's October 28th to the 30th. You can sign up for that now on R2 Sports. Second serve for Bredenbeck. Now we're seeing Bredenbeck utilize those 2 serves, which we have always played on the WRT, but there were a couple of rule changes that went into effect starting on September 1st. You can check those out on our website. Jake winning now 2 points on the lob serve. Gutierrez puts a stop to that. We haven't seen more than a 2-point run all match. skip for Bredenbeck, which ties it up 7-7. Jake's switching his glove, which is a timeout. So we're going to hear from our sponsor. We'll be right back in just a moment. Back live in our second quarterfinal of the day. Jake Bredenbeck and Polo Gutierrez are tied now 7-7 in game 2. Bredenbeck changing out his glove. And these two have matched up before, and every time they have, it's been tight circumstances. Usually going to breaker, so anything could happen here in Atlanta. Gutierrez keeping that ball alive. Glass, and Bredenbeck puts it away. It's all tied up, 7-7. Quick side out for Polo, burying that ball in the corner. It is 8-7. Big reach from Bredenbeck, but that's 2 bounces and a point for Gutierrez. We talked about how closely matched these players are, and don't forget, Gutierrez and Bredenbeck were in the race for number 1 in 2015. They filled out the numbers 1, 2, and 3 spots along with Alex Cardona. Big skip for Gutierrez. Change of direction. Gutierrez looking for the replay. Couldn't see where that ball hit off of. Looks like they are going to replay. 7-10, that's a court hinder. Serve from Bredenbeck for a point. That's 2 in a row. Checking the ball, make sure it's dry, not broken. Nice reaction from Bredenbeck. Ties it up 10-10 and gives him 3 points in a row, which is the most points scored in a row that we've seen all match. Got more than 3. Nice hustle from Bredenbeck. That's going to side it out. Penalty hinder. As we mentioned, there are 3 more events coming up for the WRT for the rest of the year. We mentioned the Pleasanton Open coming up on October 28th to the 30th. Following that, we'll be in Salt Lake City, Utah for the Rocky Mountain Open. That's November 2nd through the 5th. And then we'll round out the year as we always do in San Antonio, Texas for the WRT Alamo City Open, December 2nd to the 5th. If you want details on the WRT tournaments, you have 2 ways to get those details. You can go to worldracquetballtour.com or you can sign up for our Facebook events. Of course, we'd like to thank all of you for watching and thank our sponsors for making this event possible as well. We are hosted this weekend by Recreation ATL in Atlanta. We'd also like to thank JTRB.com and Grace Warrior for their contribution to the tournament. Point for Gutierrez. Nice rally, puts him in the lead again. Two in a row for Polo Gutierrez. And now 3 in a row. We saw Bredenbeck just get 3 to tie it up 10-10, and now Gutierrez with 3 in a row to make it 13-10. And the side out for Bredenbeck. Nice controlled shot, a pinch for Gutierrez. Gutierrez really owning that center court, and again a controlled shot, putting him now in match point position, 14 serving 10. Error from Gutierrez puts Bredenbeck back in the serving position. Nice hard down the line from Bredenbeck for a point, 11-10. 11-14, excuse me.
11-14.
That's 2 points in a row now for Jake Bredenbeck. Second match point now for Polo Gutierrez. Bredenbeck puts that one away to put himself back in the service box.
12-14.
Another point for Bredenbeck as he keeps the pressure on Gutierrez. 13-14. Gutierrez from back in the court with a kill. Give himself a third match point opportunity. Bredenbeck working hard out there. He's got to wipe down the court. Coming up after this, we have 2 more quarterfinals of the day, so don't go anywhere, racquetball fans. We have Andre Paria versus Jaime Martel. And then right after that, we'll end the quarterfinals with Alex Cardona and Sebastian Frank. If you guys want to check out the draw and see what we've been up to out here in Atlanta, you can go to the website on the screen. That'll take you directly to the pro draw. We will also be live streaming the semifinals tonight at 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then tomorrow, that's Sunday, at 12 p.m., we'll start the finals live streaming, kicking it off with the men's pro singles final and ending with the men's pro doubles final. That's all at 12 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. And there's a skip, and Bredenbeck walking off the court as Gutierrez wins now 15-13 in game 2, which means he will face David Bobby Horn tonight at 5 p.m. in the semifinals. Don't go anywhere. We're going to hear from the winner in just a few moments with an interview. So stick around. We have Polo Gutierrez coming up next.